Okay, so today, folks, I'm going to walk around Haigmill Lake. Looks like they got a pretty good bit of water here. Last night the playground got flooded. All the stuff washed up onto the concrete. All right, I'll talk to y'all in a few. It's Monday, May 11th. And in case anything happens to me today, this is what I look like. I have on a green top. Got my purple Catalyst backpack. It's a beautiful day. Going to be a great day. Tagalong has a dentist appointment this morning, so I told him to drop me off. I'm going to walk the trail while he's at the dentist. First time I walk by myself around through here, so I'm trying to be very cautious. Got my head on a swivel. So I'm only going to do the short 3-mile loop around the lake and back, or just around the lake. So I'll touch base with y'all in a little bit. It's 12 o'clock, so should be done by 1:30. They have these docks that you can go out and fish on. Man, they must have got a lot of rain here last night. Trail is super flooded. There is one guy walking behind me with fishing rods and stuff. I think he may be okay, but let's look. I cut the other video short because somebody come walking up on me, but there's one guy. I hope he's just going to fish. So that's why I'm getting this picture, so that he'll be in frame. They have these mile marker posts every quarter mile. I actually started a little bit before 12, maybe 10 till. So I will eventually, here in a few minutes, walk across the dam over there. So somebody down there fishing. There's a lot of people out here today. I've seen some fishermen, walkers, runners. So lots of people out at lunchtime. It's a good trail though. It has a paved extension to it that once you got to the top of the, I guess, south end of the dam, you could take the paved extension and wind up doing probably 7-mile loop. But today I'm just going to do the 3-mile while Tim's at the dentist. So brought my 2 bottles of water, apple, and some carrots because it's not too bad of a hike. Oh, sloshy mud. Having to dodge the puddles. Oh, they've made a little spout. That looks cute. I just try to keep from eroding the ground there. Alright, onward I go. Another little waterfall. Straight out into the lake. really flooded. I did stop earlier and let the guy that was following behind me, I pretended like I had a phone call. So I stopped facing him and then turned around with him while I pretended like I was on the phone. I've never seen this much water on this trail. But I mainly turned around facing him so that he would know that I know he's there. And he is carrying a fishing pole and a tackle box, but that doesn't always mean anything. That's just an easy way to blend in. So I'll let him get on around ahead of me. And I keep looking behind, make sure nobody's sneaking up on me. This is one of the inlets to the pond, I guess, or to the lake. Even though the water looks like it's flowing back into it. Ooh, I see some fish. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if I can zoom in down there. There's some little ones. There was a big one. Came out no sooner than I could get the phone zoomed in. I made it to 3/4 of a mile. I guess this used to be a boat launching area, or maybe for emergency use only. So just walk up the short road here, and then I'm about to start across the dam. The northern end of the dam. Now I'm about to go back into the woods, which I'm glad because it is hot up there on this dam. Sun is bright as bright can be. Spillway water going in. Ooh, water rushing out. Please catch and release. So this is a catch and release only fishing area. That's where I came from. Have a little sitting bench. And I'm continuing on. This is a little bit nicer than the other side because it's all pine needle. So, that water is flowing. It's been quite a while since I've been over here. Probably a year. And man, did they get a lot of rain. .25 miles already. It does its little, hello there, Mr. Squirrel. I almost stepped on you. Does its little loop-de-loop thing here. Ooh, super muddy. Ugh. There's another squirrel digging in a hole looking for something to eat or drink. Looks like people's been cutting through on bicycles or just a lot of water runoff. I am right about in here, just past the 1.5 mile mark. So, still a little ways to go. Old grumpy face staring at me. Coming up on the 2 mile marker. Whew. Back out into the sun, where I'll be for a little bit. I'll be starting up the steep climb up to the top of the South Dam here in a few minutes, but I'll touch back with you when I get to that point. Alright, so I have made it to the 2 mile mark, fishing pier here, and then the walk across the South Dam. So I have, what, a mile left. Let me get back up here so you can see it all. I'll take you down to the fishing pier and let you see what it's like looking off the end. I'll look back across the, oh, I heard some big fish jump. They are jumping today. Tag along is sitting back over at the parking area over there somewhere, so he can't really see me from here. But look at the water. Yeah, I'm scared of water, so I'm not walking on out there on the pier. I don't like it when it gets bouncy. So, this is the junction where you could go right up there to where that sign is and get on the paved path and walk for another 3 miles or so there and back to make for a 7.5 mile loop, maybe even 8. But I'm going up and across the dam. It's just so wild as to how much rain they've got. Usually we walk through here and there's nothing. There's no water except for in the lake. But now there's been water everywhere. Alright. I'm trying to make it up the hill. It doesn't seem as bad as it used to. Maybe it's because right here at the end might be where it gets so steep at. I don't know. But I used to huff and puff and have to stop. But for some reason it doesn't seem as bad. Alright. So I made it to the top here. And there's the paved path that you can take that that goes on down toward, a little bit toward Dalton, downtown. Well, not really downtown, just outskirts. I bet that trail down through there is flooded big time. Look at all the water popping up through the spillway. That road down there goes down by the hospital where I used to work. But now I'm retired, so I get to come out here. This is my day job today. Oh, let's see if he gets a fish. Let's see if he gets anything. Is he going to? Nope, he's just landing. That's supposed to be Dalton bypass, but it doesn't look too much like a bypass. It's pretty well jacked up, just like an interstate. Although they are stopped at a red light, it's just now starting to go. But look at the water. Coming up on the 2¼ mile marker. And I was thinking this trail was 3 miles. It's 3.5. So I still have, yeah, another 1.5 mile, almost, 1.25 miles. So, shortly I'll be getting back into tree line, and I'll be glad because I am hot. Another spot to stop and fish. Hiking trail to the left. That's the direction I'm going. Back into the tree coverage. Good 10 degrees cooler in through here. So, two and a half miles. Now officially 1 mile from the end. You see the sign says Haigmill Lake Park. So, another person fishing. I have made it to where the star is on the right side. 2.5 miles. It's a good trail. Pretty level for the most part. May have some small little peaks, but I think the steepest part is probably crossing the dam, climbing up to the dam on either side. But continuing on. She flew away. Beautiful red cardinal. Let's see if I can get up here and get it on video without scaring it off. Oh, they were taking a bath in the water. And there's the male in the trees back there. That water's usually not coming down through there. Another bench to sit and take a break. I just came from up that way. And there's the lake. We could go down and fish. And there's another pier. I think I'll pass 2 piers on that side. Maybe that might be the second one on that side. And maybe 3, maybe 4 by the time I get back to where I started from. 2.75 miles. Again, I am where the star is, down on the bottom right. And I'm coming up to the second of the 2 bathroom pavilions. Second if you're going northbound. First if you're going southbound. I've already had a man pass me on a bicycle for his second loop around. But You know, when you stop and take videos, it takes a little bit of time, but I don't care. I don't have anywhere to be today. I'm just enjoying my day. I said I'll stop up here, take a bathroom break, drink me some Pedialyte, because I haven't drank anything since I left, or well, since I left home. So I'm gonna go up here. While I'm down here, I'll get you a picture of this sign. Walking up the sidewalk to the pavilion. Had a nice break at the pavilion. Used the bathroom. TMI. A little more information than you probably wanted to know. Back into tree coverage and have, I don't know, maybe a mile left to go. 3/4 of a mile. But I'll show you when I get there. You can take the lower trail, or you can take the upper trail. I'm going for the upper trail. Yeah, let's see where this guy goes. I'm not too sure about him. He's not the same one that I've been passing several times, I don't think. So, on up the trail I need to go. This does go to the upper pavilion. I think I can go down this way, and it'll connect down on the bottom. So, and if it just ends, I'll turn around and go back. We'll see where I go. Well, it looks like I can go 3 different ways. And go back down that trail, down to the bottom. I could continue straight ahead, or I could go back up to the pavilion. I think to keep from busting my butt, going straight down the side, I'll continue down this much flatter path. Although it's cutting off some of the miles. I'll go this way, put the camera up, and use my poles. Your plans. That was steeper than I thought it was going to be trying to go down. So I'm just backtracking back the way I came up. So it won't take me long to get down this side. It's not as steep. I made it back to the junction, back on the normal road. Let's see what mile marker we have up here. Let me know tell me how much longer I have. Because I only took maybe a 10-15 minute break back there. Okay, I'm at 3 miles, so I've got a half a mile left. Won't take me long at all now. Let's see if I can find the trail that came down through here that I decided not to try to come down. I might have already passed it, but I probably did when I was trying to get the phone up. Yeah, I already passed it. But yeah, I looked and it was straight down the side of the hill. And I'm like, I don't think I want to go down through there. Alright, there's the other pier. I think this may be the last pier till I get all the way back around to the beginning. Nobody behind me. Nobody in front of me. So I'm gonna go. Oh, here's the trail. But yeah. Yeah, good call. I was all the way at the top and I said, I don't know if I want to try to go down through there or not. Glad I didn't try to come down. Alright, let's continue for this last half mile. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and do the end of the day recap. It is Monday, May 12th, 71 degrees, 1:20 in the afternoon. So by the time I get back to the car, I will have done 3.5 miles. So it's been a good day. So whew, I'll see you later. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day. It take me about an hour and a half to do the 3.5 miles. But that's counting all the vlogging time and the one bathroom break. So stopping and taking video of the floods. So 3.25. We'll open back up onto a paved path again, or a gravel path for a little bit, and then back to the paved path. I had to put my phone on because I was passing 2 young ladies, and I passed 2 others, so I've passed a total of 5 women today and 4 or 5 men. So whew. Now I'm coming back up to the Haigmill Lake Pavilion and Playground in St. Joseph's Catholic Church. So now I'll go up here and find Tagalong, probably sitting in the air-conditioned car, scrolling through his phone. Alright, like I said, it's been a great day. You could follow that paved path on down that way and rent paddle boats here, canoes, kayaks, whatever. And then across starts the trail. Alrighty, once again, hope everyone has a great day. One last climb for the day up the steps to the parking lot. Whew. This is a pretty rough climb up these steps. Whew. Definitely get your cardio back up. Alright. About fell back down that step. Let's go see. I see Tagalong back yonder.